Okay, ready.
Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast of
Hijas con Propósito, One God, Two Mics.
It's kind of awkward filming out here, huh? Just a
It's
tad.
fine.
I feel like it's just a little awkward because we're out in the open, as you can tell.
Yeah.
We're never out in the open,
Yeah.
so I think that's where it's a little.
But like it's so pretty. Look at
yeah, you guys
Oh,
see.
yeah.
This is our view from our third hotel room. Kind of crazy, our third one, but this is
Yeah.
our view. So this is your guys' view watching us tonight.
Literally.
Well, in the morning when when we post this.
Yeah,
one.
whenever we post.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're very blessed to be here, in my opinion.
Oh no, same.
Yeah, it's like
It's
who would have
crazy.
thought?
Literally.
Who would have thunk?
I was about to say, who would have thought that we'd be in San Juan filming a podcast episode?
Literally, NPR is
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Dude, I've been employed since I was 18 and I've not taken a trip. And right now I'm like, I'm not unemployed, but
She's like employed part-time.
yeah, so it's like, how am I here?
You're like, when I had a full-time position, how is it that like I never took a trip? But when
Yeah.
I'm part-time working like half the hours, I'm on a trip in Puerto Rico.
I'm on a whole week trip in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, because it's literally been a week.
Yeah, it's insane.
Actually, when we
Yeah,
tomorrow, it's
yeah.
a week. It's been a week, literally.
Insane. And yeah,
It's been an insane week.
but a blessing.
Yes.
I'm super
Hands down.
blessed, grateful, thankful, all of the above for it. Thank you to your parents, obviously, and the Lord who lets it all happen.
Yeah.
I think it goes to show how good God is and how good your parents are, showing their generosity through what God has given them. And yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Me over here, like I appreciate it.
Yeah, but it's true.
I'm very thankful for my parents because obviously, like, who would have thought that like a year ago we'd be here? You know, like I never thought I would go to Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
and it's been a really fun trip. We've done a lot, and I know we've messed with my mom, and we've been like, we've done a lot, but we've done a little bit.
Yeah,
Because for my mom, this was more of like a family trip, and we were just here to like help her in a way.
Yeah.
And she did express to us that we did. So I'm grateful to the Lord for that. And that she was able to just have fun. And obviously there were still like other things.
Yeah.
But I really hope and I pray that my mom had a very fun trip. What?
I heard something.
Stop.
No, like a man.
Guys, help. I'm scared.
What was that?
No, stop. You're actually scaring me.
No, it's just like a man. Like, it wasn't like anything scary.
Oh, no, that's my dad's clothes. I was like, is there someone standing there?
Okay, sorry.
Anyway.
Sorry about that. So
This
sorry.
is literally what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
But no.
Okay, it's because we're out here. It's not even that late at night. It's
No,
what,
it's
9,
like
10?
9.
It's
It's about to be
9:52.
10.
Yeah. So
So-
it's like someone can still go out in their balconies and hear us and look at us and
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Anyway.
We're doing this
Sorry.
for you guys, but not really for you guys. We do this more for the Lord. Okay.
Yes.
But I was saying, I really hope my mom had a fun time on her trip, even though it was a bit stressful for her. I do pray that this gave her what she needed.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm also thankful to the Lord to be here because
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
It is.
It is crazy.
It's such a beautiful country, state. I don't know.
It's state, I think,
A
right?
place, a
because it's part of
beautiful
the U.S.
place. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Like I knew I would like it, but it's really nice out here, guys. Like the nature. Honestly, yeah,
love
the
the
nature.
nature.
I literally look at it. I'm like, God did that.
Yes.
And I was thinking to myself the other day, I was like, bruh, like, I see this. This is God's creation. Like, God literally made that. And I'm thinking, like, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just trying to lower it.
And I'm thinking, like, God made us too. Like, if we see that as beautiful, He sees us as beautiful also.
Yeah.
That was like, bruh, like, that's crazy.
That's
like,
insane to think about.
Yeah, right now y'all are seeing the city lights, but we could probably put clips of, like,
Maybe, okay, right now we'll take this little like section to put
Yeah.
maybe a little montage. been
pretty.
insane. It's so gorgeous. The views.
Mm-hmm.
It's so vibrant here. I wish California was this vibrant.
Yes, like
Literally, I was. Sorry, I cut you off.
no, it's true. It's so beautiful. Like there's so much greenery.
Yes.
So many trees, so much nature, like hills, mountains, and like it's sad what this country has gone through, is going through.
Yeah,
And
for
it sucks, but I'm sorry, but y'all have a beautiful home. I hate
Beautiful
that the
home.
US like did what it has done and is doing to y'all, but genuinely you guys
And
have
the
a beautiful
hurricane.
home. Yeah. A beautiful home, a beautiful culture, beautiful people, the most welcoming people that I've ever met, bro.
Yeah.
Like your family.
Oh, my family, yeah, they're really welcoming.
Yeah, because like this is both our first time is coming here, and we mainly came to see her mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
So they're all here, and we came, and literally first day, like we came and we went to go. Her mom sent us with your tia.
Oh yeah, with my titi sorry.
Yeah, to go to someone else's house to pick someone else's up. So it was just me, her, and her tia. And we go, and she's like talking the whole way there. Ariana's over here driving. Everyone's
Yeah.
impressed because the roads here like are
Oh,
crazy
they're
apparently.
insane.
Which
Okay,
they
well,
are.
They are.
Yeah, but to her it was like
Okay.
it's something new, so you just
Yeah.
didn't know that
What I was
the
expecting,
difference
yeah.
was. Yeah. So whatever, we get up there, and like they're all conviviendo, whatever. And then at the end, when we were about to leave again to bring back another one of her tios, they're like, "Oh, let's take a picture." I was like, "Okay, I'll take the picture because I'm
Yeah.
not part of the family. I'll take the picture. Y'all will all get a picture together."
Yeah.
So I take the picture, and then they're like, "Ariana, now you take a picture." And they're like, "Diana, come here." And I'm like, not knowing literally anyone. And they're all over here hugging me. And in the picture, and just a picture of me and them.
Yeah.
And Ariana's over here taking the
And I was laughing, but just because like I knew her, she was just like,
it's just awkward, but it's funny and it's sweet and it's
Yeah.
welcoming, but it's just funny in that situation. But
because that was our first day here.
literally,
Like,
not
they-
even 24 hours.
No, they hadn't even like known her. Like that was their first time meeting. They're
Yeah.
like, come here, come take a picture. Let's go take a
And I'm
picture."
like, no. They're like, yes.
They're like gonna drag her in the photo.
No, literally. But it was so like, and that just shows the type of people they are, because from there on out, like, no me soltaban as far as like, oh, are you okay? Like, how's your day been? Have you liked it? Like, they would include me also. I never ever once felt like left out or anything. Al contrario, like, I really feel like they me acogieron bien, and like they treated me like family as
Yeah,
well.
for sure. They did. They would ask. They were there like, "Where's Diana? Where's Diana?" Or like her tia too, because when she was here, they're like, "Oh, where's they start calling her Liz. Where's Liz?
Oh, yeah,
where's
my tia.
Liz?" And then like they were just like, that's just how my mom's family
Yeah.
is. They're very welcoming, and I'm so glad because it could have gone the complete opposite, but thank the Lord it didn't, because that's just not the type of people
Yeah.
they are. So
No, yeah.
that's
Totally a beautiful experience. And like I said, like, God being literally in every place we are, because look at us right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd come back.
Oh,
I
for
would
sure.
come back and do more adventure stuff because I feel like we did a lot though. We did go to the beach on the boat. That was
Oh my
fun.
gosh, that was one of my
so
favorites. I
fun.
think that was my favorite.
That was my favorite
I
day.
think so, yeah.
Favorite day hands down.
Yeah.
Even though I did get sunburn.
Yeah.
And my arms right here are red. and
That's
then
why
my
I'm not
neck
taking
right
off this
here-
sweater, because
Because she has a
bad tan.
farmer's tan.
Yeah.
It's like up to like right here and down. But that's also how mine is, because our shirts were like, they had a short sleeve right here. And this morning I was like, bro, I should just roll them up. And I didn't even click yesterday.
I wanted to wear my top, but I was like, no, it's fine.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite day yesterday. But
Yeah.
yesterday was my favorite day.
Yeah. That was yesterday, huh? It feels like 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
oh my gosh, our days are all twisted.
Yeah.
Like actually, it's so bad.
Yeah. No, most of the time we've been with like your guys' family, but like the boat day was fun. We've gone like walking. We went to El Morro. We did
tried to
a
go to El
few.
Yunque.
Yeah. Oh, we did like half El Yunque, I guess you could say. We did a few little things,
Yeah, we
and we
did.
still had fun throughout it. So that was super.
We did a lot of walking this trip.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff. Yeah, it was
It
fun.
was nice. I don't remember.
One complaint I have about here is they have no chile.
Oh.
Like at all. Dude, these are the only spicy chips we have. Dynamites.
And hot Cheetos.
And hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos, okay, I give them that. Oh, and Takis. Those are the only 3 spicy chips they had. I was telling her, because we went to Walgreens, I wanted to get Valentina to put on the hot Cheetos so I can eat them, because that's how they're good. They didn't even have Valentina either.
They don't got nothing.
They don't got nothing here out of Chile. The only thing they eat is mayo ketchup.
Yeah, I'm like, it's good, but I need
It
some
is
chile,
good.
man. I literally need some spicy. Because I even looked it up on DoorDash. I was like, just spicy chips. Just that.
Nope.
Nothing.
It's just Dynamites, and even then,
Like,
those,
these are...
you have the possibility.
And this is
not
chile
getting them.
limon. This is not even chile.
Girl, I want you to eat them. They're spicy. I'm telling you that though. These are spicy. I get spiced up.
I
with
probably
these.
will get... Yeah, I probably will.
I
But
get
I wanted, like, spicy lays or,
Yeah, I
or spicy
obviously-
fries or spicy puffs. But anyway.
Anyways, okay. Also, another disclaimer I want to say about the podcast of how we've been so inactive on Instagram. That I am truly sorry.
Yeah.
It was
we're
just these past few weeks.
What was the unmotivation?
It was point blank period.
Yeah.
The unmotivation got to us, and we have not been posting, not our podcast because we've been posting those.
Mhm.
It's we haven't been posting clips. We haven't been
Mhm.
posting like stories or anything like
Yeah.
that. So we really did try like 2 days here. Well, our travel day coming here, and then
The boat day.
the boat day,
Mhm.
and then maybe we're gonna try our travel day back.
Yeah.
We should post a story being like, do you guys want to see our travel back?
cool.
Like if you guys like
Yeah.
our travel days
Mm-hmm.
or like our days with us or whatever on
Yeah.
stories. But yeah, truly sorry. We're gonna try our best from
Mhm.
now on.
We're gonna do a whole schedule of something.
Yeah, for the month.
Yeah.
Starting January.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit of grace.
Yeah,
'cause
December's already basically over, guys. I'm
December
sorry.
is still packed.
But even then, like, it's such a busy month. Like,
yeah, just in general, it's just
Yeah.
such a busy month.
So,
So,
but we're gonna be on it. This is our thing to hold us accountable.
yeah. But you know who holds us
Okay.
accountable? My mother. That
True.
lady does not let us not like slack off.
True.
Like this whole time that we haven't been posting, she's like, "You said I'm posting.
Well, didn't you say you were gonna post?
Did you say you're gonna?"
And we did.
And we did on the boat day.
Yeah.
No, because she told us the day before. She said, "I thought you guys said you were gonna be posting," and we're like,
It's
we looked at
all-
each other, we're like,
I
"Oh."
used to be like on my personal, but this was forever ago. I used to love posting like everything I did, and now I'm just like not that person anymore.
Mhm.
So I'm like, ya no estoy acostumbrada, but
We have to get into that habit. I
Yeah.
told her we have to start using our Instagram and our TikTok
Mhm.
as our personal Instagram and TikTok because
hard.
if not, I ain't posting nothing.
no, literally same.
I've been trying so hard with
Mhm.
the spend the day with us, and
Yeah.
even then there were some things that I forgot.
I know it's hard, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's okay. We're gonna get better. I promise.
We will.
I promise.
I had not seen that one.
Which one?
Galatians 1:10. Am I trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? I've never
That's
seen
fire.
that.
I've never seen that verse.
Mhm. Or 1 Samuel 16:7. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart.
That is true. Going back to what she was talking about with how she was
Yeah.
viewing
Like
God's
the
creation.
God's creation, the views
the
that
views
we've seen out here.
yeah, into us.
Mhm.
I think that's a great topic to talk about, our self-image, because
There's a lot in that.
There's,
Like
like-
there's so many different ways you could go about in self-image, like just how we look at ourselves, how
Yeah.
society looks at us, how social media looks at us,
how
how
God looks at us.
Yeah, literally. So it's just so much that, like I said, just so many segues.
hmm
I've gone, I think, through all of them.
Same.
I mean, like,
I mean, it's normal,
Mhm.
quote unquote,
Yeah, now it
because of
is.
how everyone's made it so normal. So it's so hard.
yeah. Especially, I think, which one have I struggled with the most? Maybe, I think for a second, I think it goes through seasons also. Like sometimes you
mhm.
think about like, oh, right now society is looking at me in this way, or
Yeah.
right now you're stuck in social media, so right now you're thinking, oh, like social media has to see me this way.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
just how you see yourself, like, oh, I'm not worthy of this, or I'm not worthy of that, or I'm supposed to be this, I'm supposed to be that. Like, it's just in your head sometimes.
Mhm.
Period. On a Wednesday.
Anyway,
Anyway.
yeah, that's crazy. No, but yeah.
So there's that, but I think one, I don't know, I'll say like when I've struggled with, I
Mhm.
guess. I guess
guess.
if I have to. I'm just kidding. Maybe society. I think is a recent one that I've been struggling with, is like, because I'm old as heck, brother. Just kidding. I'm not that old.
She's not that old.
I'm just, but no. But like, I do, like, that gets in my head where I'm like, oh, I'm 27. I'm supposed to be married with 5 kids and like something on the way, you know, like, because that's how people are right. Or like some people, I'm not even going to say everyone, because like for real, sometimes I'll look and I'm like, okay, that person isn't married with kids either. So like,
yeah,
whatever. But I will think that sometimes, and that gets in my head, and I'm like, dang, you know, like it's that societal pressure of like these norms, I guess that you could say, that we're used to. But then also at the same time, I think like if God wanted me there, he would have put me there.
exactly.
Like, I know there's a reason why I am where I am, like why I'm not with a husband or kids, you know, like it is hard, but like I'm like, I just always go back to God has me here for a reason. Like, I've gone through so much annoyingness of like men before, so I'm like, okay, like I could, in my head, I think this to myself, I'm like, okay, I could go back to whoever or whatever and be like, and just settle for a
that,
bum.
yeah.
Sorry, not every guy is a bum, but
No,
the
but
people
yeah.
I've like met before are not adequate, I guess you could say, to say the least. Sorry.
No, it's okay, keep going.
But like, they're not men of God. Okay, that's
Yeah,
better.
okay,
They're not
yeah,
men of God. So I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay, like I could go back to that and settle and like not be happy, just be with someone because I want to be with someone or whatever. And realistically, in my heart, and I know that God doesn't want that for me. So I'm like, okay, like I'm in this season because whoever's coming for me, like, is gonna be a man of God. I'm gonna be happy. They're gonna be the person that I want them to be and God needs them to be, and all of that.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. But that's like a societal view that I think in my head sometimes, and it does get to me. But yeah.
For me, I feel like one of them, it's because it's hard. It's a hard thing to like pinpoint exactly, like, oh, this thing or this thing. But I feel like a lot of the times, one of the pressures that I feel the most is like social media. Social media, where it's like there are certain like ways that people want to view you on social media, and it's like I've gotten to the point where I have stopped posting on social media. Like, I rarely post.
Yeah.
When I post, it's like once in a blue moon, because I don't like to feel the pressure of like how people like see me. Oh, wait, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, I don't like posting on social media because I don't like giving people something to talk about. I don't like giving people something to like view on. And because there are certain people who like I know only view my stories to like see, oh, what is
Judge.
Ariana doing?
Yeah.
Like, to talk about me and stuff like that. And I feel like that's where like my social media pressure has come from, where it's like I know all of that, and it's gotten to a point where like I know you're like, oh, people say, well, it's just social media, who cares? No, there are certain people who care, which is why I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man, like I don't mess with it. But I feel like also there are certain standards on social media that have been set where it's like people tend to compare themselves to one another, and you can say, oh, well, just don't compare yourself. No, like it's
not
so
that easy.
hard
Yeah.
to not compare yourself, because like that's all you see. We're on social media 24/7, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, how are you not gonna see, like, how you're saying when you see like, oh, people getting married and having kids, like, how are you not gonna see that
Yeah.
on social media? That's where everyone goes to announce
Literally.
everything. They go to announce their pregnancy, their
Yeah.
like engagement, their wedding. They go to announce everything. And I'm not saying that's bad. Like, that's not what I'm saying. That's congrats to you. But I'm just saying, like, people tend to see that pressure because they're like, oh, well, like, they're doing it.
Yeah,
Why
it's
am I
because
not doing
everything
it?
posted on social media is the good. Sorry, plain passing through.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, everything they post is the good. Like, no one obviously ever posts
Obviously,
the
no one's ever
bad.
gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you see it and it's hard not to compare. You're like, oh my gosh, just their life is so perfect. We know it's not,
But that's
it's
like
hard.
what you start
yeah.
thinking in your head. Like, you end up having this like perspective on someone on social media where it's like they're either like the most perfect person, or they're like the nicest person, or they're like the best person ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn around and come and find out like they ain't the perfect person. They have their faults, obviously. Like, they aren't what you like. They don't reach the standards you have set in your head because of what you've seen. So that's also like the pressure on social media, because certain people start seeing you a certain way, which is also why I don't like to post. But I just don't like to post in general, because it's just too much to think about like everyone.
It goes back to the verse we just saw, Galatians 1:10, that says, am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Literally.
Exactly. Like, who are we trying to win the approval of? Human beings? Like, low-key, sometimes we do. I'll be so straight up. We do.
It's like we want to, but like maybe complaces a una persona, but it's never gonna be everyone. No one, like, it could be a room full of 10 people, and not all 10 of those people is gonna agree on the same thing.
No.
So we can't think of that, of like winning the approval of people. We can't. Like, it literally has to be of God, because he sees us. He sees the real us. He sees our heart. He doesn't just see the exterior. He knows the ins and outs of us, like, better than even we do. So honestly, it's like it's hard. Everything is hard. Life is hard.
No, but genuinely, in a room of 10 people, if God was in that room, the only person I'd want to win the approval of is God.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, the only person's opinion that truly matters is God. Because he's the only person who has the right to judge us.
Exactly.
When the time comes. So, I don't know. I feel like that's where I've gotten also to the point where it's like, okay, like, I don't care. Like, that's also why I stopped posting, because I'm like, I really don't care to post as much for people to see. Yeah. But it's also like, it's still fun to post sometimes.
It is.
It's really fun.
It's nice. I do like it now, here and there. But it's also to that point where I think we both, in different eras, started posting less. Like, I didn't know you started posting less, but this was also, I think, before you even met me, or like we started talking.
Oh, yeah.
And same for me. Like, I just started posting less just because I didn't feel that even need to or want to. But now I'm like, okay, I post. It's like, but it's just like little things. It's not like my every movement like it was before, for me at least. And like now, everything is God. Like, I think about it, I'm like, Jesus is in everything. He just, like I was saying, he knows the ins and outs of us. And like, sometimes like we think, I don't know, like, at the end of the day, this is getting maybe a little dark. I don't know if dark or deep, but like, at the end of the day, when we either the day he comes or the day we pass, where do we want to go realistically? I want to go with God. Like,
same.
So that should be like the end goal. At least that is for me. Like, I want his approval. I need his approval, and like that's all that should matter at the end of the day, in my opinion. I don't know.
No, that's so right. Like, honestly, that's the only opinion that should matter. Well, to me, that's the only opinion that matters. But I mean, like, it's easier said than done.
Of course,
it's easier to say like, oh, God's opinion only matters to me. But then like the next day you're like, oh,
like we still do things like that. We're like, okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that or whatever. But like, it's part of life, and like, I feel like we each have our relationship with God. And he understands us. Yeah. If that makes sense.
No, he does, for sure.
Yeah. So that's how I think of it. I'm like, I'm not perfect. We're sinners. I know when I turn to God, like, I think I had mentioned previously something along the lines of like, I know I'm not perfect, and someone had told me, oh, it doesn't erase what you've done in the past.
Oh yeah, you said that.
But like, turning to God, starting a relationship with God, truly having that with him, like, it was a starting over point for me, more so than like erasing everything I did in the past. So I feel like that's how God sees me, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful. And I feel like we have that relationship where he knows my intentions, and he knows all our intentions. I feel like, I don't know what service it was, but I heard something along the lines of like, you can do something, I'm gonna butcher this, you can, I think it was at the church here, something about the intentions, like, you can do something good but it's actually with bad intentions. And that's not what God wants. You could do something quote unquote bad, but it's with good intentions, and that's what God sees. Like, your intentions were good.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
think
like
it was
your
at the
effort.
church here.
Yeah, like your effort, the way you're trying to do something. If it's good.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's how I see it. I'm like, maybe I'm not perfect, but as long as my intentions are pure, I'm not trying to hurt anyone. Like, or I'm not, like, just my intentions aren't bad. Like, I feel like that's what I lead with, because I would never want to intentionally hurt someone or intentionally do anything bad. But yeah, anyway, I don't know where I went, but yeah.
No, that's true though.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the times, okay, maybe this is going a whole lot off topic.
Yeah, I know.
But a lot of the times, like, when I'm just using myself for example, when I do things, like, all the time, I do it with good intentions, because I like to please others, you could say, but I also like to give to others. So with what I have, I love to give. My intentions are good, but let's say someone who, like, is trying to do the same thing as me, but their intentions are just to, like, let's say you're trying to do the same thing as me, but your intentions are just to copy me because you're trying to be better than me. Like, you're trying to do it because you want to be like, oh, like, you want the praises people give me, like, for you, but you want them to be louder for you. But it's like, they're not going to, because your intentions
are just for that.
Just for the approval, just for the, like, the praises, like, your flowers, basically.
Yeah.
My dad, like, just give him your flowers.
Yeah,
like, like, for your flowers, you can say. But mine isn't for that. Mine isn't because, oh, I want people to, like, tell me, like, oh, Diana, like, you're so the best person. Like, you're so, like, no.
It's just because it came from your heart.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like, that's what it is. I'm not saying, like, she's doing that. Like, no. It's just an example. It's an example of, like, your intention behind things really determines the way God sees it. Because if your intentions are, like, I'm like her, like her person. Like, no, like, if your intentions are like the person who has like envy, who has like jealousy, who has like, is it attention seeking?
Yeah.
Like, if you're a person, like, if your intentions are that, you are not gonna get the approval from God. If your intentions are genuinely pure, you want to do it because, oh my gosh, that just seems like the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, then you're obviously gonna get His approval. It's like Cain and Abel. Abel was the one who gave God his best offering. He didn't give God, like, he gave him the fattest sheep he had. Then Cain gave him, like, just like what he wanted to give, because he's like, why am I gonna give God my best thing ever? Like, that doesn't make sense. In his eyes, it just didn't make sense why he would give God the best that he had. But in Abel's eyes, he's like, no, I'm gonna give him the best that I have. And what happened, God blessed Abel in tenfold, but not Cain. And then the Cain and Abel story. You know the Cain and Abel story?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait. No,
I'm like, that one I remember.
No, and it's like that. It's like Abel's intentions were pure because... Okay, Abel's intentions were pure because he wanted to give to the Lord what he had. Then Cain's intentions weren't pure, so the Lord didn't bless him. And that's the same that goes for us. Like, if we're like Abel and we give to the Lord because he has blessed us oh so graciously, then he appreciates and he, like, accepts it. But if you're like Cain and you give him just, like, what you have left over because, like, well, why am I going to give the Lord the best? He's not going to appreciate that, I don't know where I was going with that, but
no, I like that. I feel like I also see that as God meeting you where you are. Like, for everyone, like I said, God knows us all. In my diezmo, or my ofrenda, I guess you could say, like, I've given more money sometimes when I have it, obviously. But lately, I've been like, oh, I could get $5. I could get $5. Or, like, sometimes I hadn't been able to, maybe in the last month, or whatever. Like, I was like, oh, I can't. Like, a mí sí me duele. Like, I'm like, because God gives me whatever I have. This shirt on my back, He gave it to me, like, it was possible because of Him. So, and that's how I see it now, like, genuinely, like, financially, emotionally, physically, all of it. But, like, he knows, like, I know in my heart that He knows in His heart that I don't have it right now. But when I do, like, I'm giving it out of my heart. Like, I'm giving it with good intentions because it's what I have. And gracias a Dios, like, He's blessed me with whatever it is that I have. And it also goes into, like, meeting the same thing, like, that's just financially, but, like, even when you're coming to God, like, He meets you where you are. for me, it was a car accident. Like, I think obviously he knew, like, that's where I was gonna, like, commit to him, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And in every situation that I've seen, everyone has a different story. He meets you where you are. It could be in any stage of life, but that's just, like, the moment that he wants it to be and the way he needs it to be, because his plan is better always, always, always. I truly 100% believe that. And he meets you where you are. Like, if you're doubting, if you're having that conviction of, like, struggling of going to him, but you're like, oh, the church, or oh no, I can't because of whatever excuse, pray about it. Maybe even if you're not like 100% about it, I guess you could say, pray about it and be like, God, like, I don't even know how to come to you, but I know I want to. Just meet me where I am, please.
Yeah.
And he will, like, no matter what situation you're in, and I know you'll see it. Yeah, basically that. Like, he meets you where you are. So, like, if you're having that doubt of wanting to, but you don't know how to, pray about it. Sorry about that car. Sorry. Pray about it. Ask him to meet you where you are, whatever the situation, and he will. I can promise you he will.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I believe that.
I realize we be doing that a lot. Like, we'll randomly just be, like, sitting here doing something. We'll just be like, Lord, help me. Lord.
And he does.
And he does.
Yeah.
Like, all the time. He'll always end up, like, he'll just...
No, yeah, literally.
And sometimes he's not. But, like, that's when, like, I feel like when he's not there, that's, like, when he's telling us, like, be a big girl and do it. Like, do it yourself.
No, literally.
Low key. Because I feel like there's certain times where you could say take advantage of, like, God's help in a way where, like, we want him to always be there to, like, guide us. But there are certain times when he needs us to just
put in the work.
Do it. Like, no, not put in the work. Like, he just needs us to have that confidence in, like, not just ourselves, but, like, confidence in him and knowing that he's gonna be there no matter what. That, like, what we're doing, and, like, when we're scared, he's like, just do it. Like, go. Like,
yeah.
I'm right here. Like, he wants us to not, like, not that we're second guessing that he's here, but just he wants us to, like, be firm and, like, go.
Yeah.
Like, do it yourself.
Do it. Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. I see that.
Yeah. But I do realize that we'd be saying that. Okay. So I'm gonna read something. It's a short story, you could say. Okay. So it says, there is a season where I kept asking God to change things about me. How I looked, how I sounded, how I showed up. And one day it hit me. I was asking the Creator to redo something he already called good. Not perfect, but intentional. And the real issue wasn't my appearance. It was that I didn't believe God was enough when he made me. And that's crazy, because what if the parts of us we criticize are the parts God wants to use? What if confidence is in loving how you look, but trusting who made you?
Deep.
That's so deep and crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
saw it that way.
Yeah.
I think that's how I used to do that a lot. Be like, God, please. I think I got to a point where I stopped being like, God, change this, but, like, at least physically type, I guess you could say. I know I look the same, don't judge me, but like, there was a point where, like, I could not get myself to go to the gym, like, at all, like, ever. And, like, finally, I don't know, well, I know what happened. I asked God to give me the strength.
Yeah.
I was like, God, like, please, like, I don't even, like, it wasn't for me anymore. Like, I changed it, or I don't want to say me, but, like, maybe God gave me the view of, like, I don't want to be, because before it was like, oh, I want to be skinny to look good. Now I'm like, okay, well, I want to be healthy because my body is God's temple. So that's how I would see it, or, like, now how I see it. Obviously, like, I stopped going to the gym a little bit because, you know, life. But, like, the point is, like, that's how I started seeing it. And honestly, like, all that gym anxiety went away, or whatever. Like, all of that went away because God was in it. It was more that, like, just seeing how God was, like, made me, and realizing that, like, my body is God's temple, and, like, just being good enough for God, not for people, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And that, like, goes back to the standards, like, the societal standards of, like, how people have made, like, you have to be skinny to look good,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like people do it to look good for God.
Mm-hmm.
It's people do it to look good for man.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
like when I go to the gym, it's because I want to be healthy
Mm-hmm.
too. It's not because I'm trying to
Exactly.
impress like a certain man. Like, no.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've said this to some people, but I don't know who. But I feel like a lot of the times I would never. Oh, I think it was my dad. I would never change anything about my appearance, about who I am,
Mm-hmm.
about what I believe for a man.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, what is the point in doing all of that if God has a man already for me who will love me how I look, who will understand my personality,
Yeah.
and who will believe the same things that I believe? Because
Mhm.
I will not I will not get with a man who doesn't believe in God,
Yeah.
who doesn't have the same morals or standards that I have.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing that's like that it took a while to like recognize, but it's
Mhm.
also like, who am I doing it for?
Yeah.
Am I doing it for the world,
Mm-hmm.
or am I doing it for God?
Mhm.
Because if I'm doing it for God, that's like a different outlook
Yeah.
than on if I'm doing it for the world.
Yeah. Like, God knows what he created. Like, he created us intentionally. I believe you
Mhm.
said before. Like, we were all made our own way because God wanted it that way. Like, we're not the same. Like, we both have our own quirks or whatever you want to call it, but God made us that way for a reason. Like, we have to learn to love ourselves. I've
Yeah.
learned that too. Like, oh my gosh, like the way I had no, oh my gosh, I went into it a little bit before, but yeah, it's just, and I know there's so many people like that, like where I don't even think we realize that we don't love ourselves in that moment. Like obviously we know, like, oh, we're not happy with ourselves. We're not happy in the moment. I think maybe we see it that way also in that moment, but like we generally have no self-love, and we need to learn to love ourselves. Like, learn and understand that God made us each the way we are because he wanted it that way for a purpose. Like, God didn't just make us to make us. Like, whatever quirk you have, it's because God wanted it that way, and it's for a purpose. Maybe it's a gift, maybe it's, I don't know, something that he wants from you specifically, that he could use you in that way to reach others. Like, whatever it is, like, I truly believe that, and we have to learn to love ourselves with those things, whatever they may be. Yeah. I always say this, it's hard because it is. And but like, learn to I feel like my words don't come out. I feel like I learned to do that just with prayer and trusting and having faith in God, and being like, with everything, with the gym thing, it was like, God, please give me the strength. With the self-love thing, it's like, God, please, like, you be the one to fill me, fill my heart, fill my mind, fill my soul with like good thoughts about myself, or like help me recognize the good that I have. I think I said it before too, like I had said something along the lines of like, before I hated that I loved so much, because I did, like, I felt like I loved it too much.
You told me, not them.
Oh, okay, well, I felt like I loved it too much, like, or too hard, or I felt too fast, or whatever it was. And like, I would hate that so much about myself. Like, back then I'd be like, God, take that away from me, because I don't want it. Like, I would fall, and that was me being in the world. Like, I would fall for any guy back then, I'm not gonna lie. And I would get so heartbroken for like literally nothing, because that's just how I was. Like, and I would, like, it would just break me every single time. I felt like it would break me worse and worse. But like, it got to the point where I literally asked God, without even being like close to God, I guess you could say, asking God, like, God, take that away from me, because I don't want it. Like, I hate that I love so much. I hate that I have so many feelings. I hate whatever. And he did it. Like, I know that was him, like, because for, I believe it was like about a year, I was numb. I was like, I literally felt numb. Like, I felt nothing. Like, before, I told her I would like cry in movies. I would like, it would be like a random sad movie, and I'd be bawling. And there was a year where I would go to the movies and watch a sad movie, and it would be like, okay. Like, and that's how I knew, like, it was like, oh, something shifted here. But I was glad, I guess you could say, in that moment. But then I came to realize, like, oh, wait, like, I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to just feel nothing. And that was also even before coming to God, you know? And now that I'm, like, having a relationship with God, like, and I have everything back, I guess you could say. Like, all the feelings are my feelings again. But now it's not used in, like, with a guy or falling for a random guy every other. I know, like, hearing it. Well, it's not fireworks.
No, it is. I saw it
See
on
you.
the
Oh,
corner,
okay, okay.
but I don't know
But yeah, like, now all my love isn't like for a random guy. Now I have love for, like, literally everyone, which I did before too, but, like, I feel like that was my focus, I guess you could say, back then. And, like, now it's like my love is for everyone. I have, like, love for myself, like, so much more love that I didn't even know I had for myself, you know. And, like, I show my love to others, and I love my family, I love my friends, I love, you know, people around me. And it's like God showing me that I can love all these people. I can love myself. I don't need to have, like, a guy with me, or only give this one person my love who doesn't even deserve it. Like, I'm now pouring out my love to people who show me their love for me. And yeah, I don't know exactly where I was going with that. Sorry.
No,
but yeah, that was my thing also. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's
I know
good.
it was going somewhere and it connects to what we were talking about before, but I don't remember.
But I gotta shift it. No, that's good, because it just shows you that how important self-love is. No, it's good. It's a good
Analogy?
testimony.
Mhm.
No, that's
Oh.
that's a testimony. That's a good testimony about your self-love and loving yourself
Mm-hmm.
instead of not loving yourself.
Yeah.
And I feel like it gives them kind of more an understanding of you,
Mm-hmm.
but also an understanding of, like, your take on self-love
Mm-hmm.
and how God has used you, like, how God has given you the strength to go to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
to love yourself, and in
Yeah.
turn love others. Because I feel like, how are you gonna, one thing that I've had to learn is I have to love myself before I can love others, because
Mm-hmm.
it's like, how am I gonna give everyone all of my love,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, I can't love myself back?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not how it
Should
works.
be. Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's not how it should be, because at the end of the day, like, who's gonna take care of me but me? So it's like I had to learn that too. Mine was completely different. from
No,
yours.
no. But still, it's your own way.
Yeah, I think for me that was kind of how mine
Yeah.
was. It was like I had to learn a lot,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of how, like, I can't, kind of what I told you at the end, like, I can't let people take advantage of me
Mm-hmm.
because of how giving and how loving I am to people.
Mhm.
And it was one thing that I had to learn, and it was really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it took a while for me to learn that, like, not everyone has my best interests at heart, even though I have theirs.
Mhm.
Like, it doesn't work like that, because that's just not everyone's
Yeah.
like me. Like, not everyone's like that.
Right.
Like, people say they do, but
Mm-hmm.
in turn they don't.
Yeah. It goes back to intentions and how you were made. Like, you were made like that. You were made a generous person for a reason. Like, obviously not for people to take advantage of you, but, like,
Yeah.
because you are the way you are, people maybe around you, even me, I guess, even me, I am grateful for you. I appreciate you, and I pray and I hope, and if you ever feel that I'm taking advantage of you, please tell me. No.
No,
Like,
never. I
but,
promise,
like,
never.
genuinely, like, maybe to put us in this position where we are, like, you invited me, like, even that, to me, that's generosity, just inviting
Yeah.
me. Like, you're generous in so many ways, and maybe you had to learn, like, oh, I shouldn't be generous to this person or these types of people or whatever, but you are generous because God made you that way for
Yeah.
for
A
whoever.
reason,
Yeah,
yeah.
and for a reason.
For His will to be done in others' lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
No, I think it's taken me a long time to see that, because I at one point I did think, like, God, why is it that, like, I'm so like, I love to give to others, yet, like, people, not that it's not reciprocated, but people just, like,
Mm-hmm.
like, take advantage of me in
Yeah.
certain aspects like that. And, like, I would ask Him that, and it took me, like, a while, and I was like, what? Like, it took me a while to realize that I don't need people's validation for what I do. That where was I going with this? That I don't need people's validation, because what if what I'm doing, like, anyways.
You were made that way for a reason, for a purpose.
Yeah, I do believe that.
I think you had to learn to get there for a reason. Like,
Mhm.
I think we all have a learning curve to our gifts that God gave us.
Yeah,
so our
for
personality
sure.
traits, gifts, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I do think so. I do think so because, okay, sorry, what I was about to say.
No, you're good.
One thing that I've realized is that what if what I'm doing, like I'm being so generous and I'm being kind and like I'm giving to others, because like what if that like through my actions is the way that they see Jesus. You know, that's like one of the that's the mentality that I have. It's I do it with a purpose because I know that obviously Jesus isn't on earth, but like he's in us. Like he lives and breathes through us. So it's like what I do, my actions reflect not only me, not only like obviously my parents, like they reflect my parents, but like they also reflect God and like they reflect Jesus. So what I do is a reflection of him. Exactly. And one thing that I always pray for is always that, like, Lord, let me be a reflection of you. Like let your will be done in me, and let me shine to others, like showing you through
There's
me.
a song that says that.
Really?
Yeah, I like go off. I'm so sorry I interrupted you, but I'm gonna look at it.
But that's one of the things that I pray to the Lord all the time, because I am not an outgoing person, but Diana can say the opposite.
Yeah, you are outgoing, girl.
She can say the opposite. It's because I personally, but I also feel like that's where, you know, when you think something mentally, if that's what gets to you, I think that's what happens with me. Like, I think I'm not.
Sorry. Okay, so it's the song "Move" by Lindy. It is a worship song or Christian, but it's more like hip hop. It says, "No, I'm not looking for an audience. I breathe and I endure for the glory of the Lord. Wanna act the way my Jesus acts, so you don't question where my heart is at."
That's fire.
Yeah.
But I like to be a reflection of God, because like that's just
the way it should be, because we are women of God. No, we are. Like, we truly love God. We love Jesus, and like we do want to reflect what he's done for us, and the way we act is something that Jesus should be proud of. You know what I mean? And it's
obviously,
we've said it before, we'll say it a million more times. We're not perfect, but we try our best. We try our best just to live our day-to-days and like hopefully make Jesus proud, do everything with good intentions.
Oh my gosh, I remember now. I'm so sorry.
Go off.
No, I remember what I was talking about how I've said, like, you say I'm outgoing, but I say I'm not. But it's because she's seen me where like randomly we'll be in public. I don't know which one. There's multiple examples of when we're in public, but there's like where I'll just like randomly like just like start talking to someone, and I'll just be like myself, but it makes me seem outgoing because of how I speak, because of how I am. But inside, like sometimes I'm like, no, Diana, you go. But I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that story, but that's just what I was saying. Yeah. That she's seeing that I'm outgoing, but I feel like I'm not outgoing. But I try to be the best version of myself. Don't know where I was going with that, but you can go now. You're good.
No, I see that. I feel like we see all the parts. Lately, we've seen a lot of different parts of ourselves. And obviously, God sees that too. Like, I see her outgoingness, and then I see her not outgoingness. Like, it's a back and forth, obviously, for all of us. But
about being a reflection of God. And I feel like that's something we should all be aiming for, not just, like, us.
No, yeah, like everyone. Like, if you genuinely, like, want to have a relationship with God, and this isn't something that comes easy. Like, I feel like this is a little bit more deeper in your walk. I'm not perfect. I'm not like an expert. It's just something that you come to learn with time, I guess you can say. Yeah. Like, oh, like maybe I shouldn't be doing that because I am a person of God, like a child of God. It sounds cheesy, but it is. Like, it's true. Like, I'm a child of God, and like I want to reflect that because I want people to know. Like, I want people to see me and not see me as like, oh, this is like, and I'm like a bad person, or this is like, oh, I get weird vibes from this person, like and I don't even think you have to try. Like, this is something that comes like naturally, because once you do turn to God, you have that relationship with him, it will just come out from you. Like, you'll just have that intention because of the Holy Spirit. I feel like he'll give you that conviction of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that, or whatever. And it will happen with time, and everyone gets their own convictions, I think. And You don't have to be perfect. You just have to have the good intention. And if you feel that conviction, listen to it. Like, and change whatever it is that you feel you need to change. Not everyone's the same. Not everyone's perfect. Just worry about yourself.
Yeah, like,
that sounds a little like rude, but like worry about
yeah.
yourself and like whatever you feel. Yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
I sidetracked.
No, it's good. It's good. It's because I feel like naturally, like you're saying, naturally the Jesus. No, naturally Jesus' light will shine through you because the closer you get to him, obviously, that's the more you're reading the word. That's the more you're praying to him. That's the more like you're like doing all these things to like better, like to get further in your walk with God and also to get closer with God. And I feel like that's why she's saying like it just comes naturally because it does. Like honestly,
right now we're saying it. Don't feel like you have to be act here a certain way or whatever. No. It's just something that will come with time and it's your conviction, whether it's to change the way you act or whatever other convictions you may have. You pray on that and listen to the Holy Spirit. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, no, but I feel like one thing is that he'll never change who you are, and he'll just change like the bad things that you do. Yeah, because like obviously like who you are, like your personality, like that's gonna stay the same,
of course,
because like that's how he made you. So if he, like the creator, made you like that, why would he change that?
Exactly.
You know. So like since he already made you like that, like that's not gonna change.
He'll fix the broken pieces.
Exactly. Like he'll break the bad habits that you have, things that you're just like Lord, I don't want to do this no more. Like just help me.
Like it's like the Barro song or the sermon you gave that one time, like of like
the potter and the clay.
Yes, that.
Yeah. Okay. You're so smart. Yeah. You're so smart. Yeah, you are smart. Going back to that, anyways. No. Oh my gosh.
The potter and the clay.
The potter and the clay. Yeah. There's a verse in the Bible where the potter was a passage in the Bible. Sorry, there's a passage in the Bible where the Lord is talking to Jeremiah, if I remember correctly. Jeremiah, he tells him to go down to the potter's workshop. When he's in the potter's workshop, he's there and he's like, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? And he doesn't understand what he's doing in the potter's shop. All he sees is that there's a potter working on his sculpture. It's with the clay. So it's a potter working on his wheel and he has the clay, but he doesn't like what's there. He doesn't like what he's created. So he grabs it and he breaks it. And the way you break clay, like a piece you've made, is either you smash it or you take it off and you squish it. Like you just like you're squishing it. Like you're pressing it no matter what. Like you're breaking it. So he breaks it and he restarts. When Jeremiah leaves, that's when he has like the Lord tells him, what the potter has done with his clay, how can I not do with? And then he's talking about a city. I don't remember exactly what city, but he's talking about that city. I'm blanking. He's talking about that city, and the same thing goes for us. What the potter has done with the clay, can God not do that to us? Can God not break the clay that's broken? Can he not fix it? Or like, can he not like break it down and remake it? Like, can he not do that with us? That's like what she's talking about. It's that story. It's
like those broken pieces, that bad part, I guess you could say, that was in us because we were broken at the time, or whatever you can say. God will and can heal it, whatever it is. Like,
yeah, hands down.
Genuinely, you just have to have the faith, and yeah,
no, just that's it, hands down. Like, there's nothing impossible for God. I always say that, but it's just so true. Like, there's nothing impossible for God. There's nothing he can't do that we feel like he can't do it. Yeah, he can. Like, for sure.
So like it was just basically that, like, to sum it up, all that to say, he's not gonna, your personality's gonna personality your personality's gonna stay the same. Like, you are who God wanted you to be. Yeah. Just like the bad pieces we picked up from the world, God will take away, because he doesn't want us to be of the world. He wants us to be for him, and we are for him. And yeah,
hands down. There's nothing to change about that.
Exactly.
We're for God, and no matter how hard you try to run from him, he will always find you. I'm just kidding. He'll always meet you where you're at. No, he'll
just say.
I said he'll always find you.
By me back.
Like hide and seek. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. but that I meant to say that the Lord will always find you where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, He'll always meet you where you're at, no matter how hard you try to run from Him. That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Okay, well, yeah, He'll meet you where you
No,
are.
it's okay.
He'll meet you where you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hands down. But I pray that the Lord meets me at church and not in the world, because when it's in the world,
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's it's not it.
it's different.
It is. It's, if you guys have the privilege, the honor, the blessing, the whatever you want to call it, of genuinely having the opportunity, and you know it, I know you know it, and I'm looking at you. I don't know who you are, but God does.
Exactly.
Like, if you have that opportunity right now of like, you're that in that in between of like, oh, I could go to the world because that's
It's right there.
It's right there and it's easy, or it looks fun, versus, oh, I already have this church family. Maybe I'm not totally integrated right now, but like I can be if I really wanted to. Go that route. You'll have better influences, obviously, when if you go to church, if you
Read the Bible.
huh?
Or like you have community.
Yeah, if you have community, if you like te rindes a Dios, versus if you go out to the world, like those are bad influences. I'll tell you right now, a lot, I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of people don't have good intentions for you. Like, they just want you out in the world partying, son amigos de la fiesta. Like, they're not real friends. Versus, like, I'm not saying the church is perfect, but it's better influences and than going out in the world and doing A through Z for no reason, versus going to church and at least hearing the word of God and being like, oh, getting to know God. Like, I don't know. That was just a sidebar. But yeah.
No, yeah, that's true though. Oh, that's what I say. Our influences, like the people who are around you, the people you surround yourself, it is so easy to get caught up with those people than to decide to truly seek the Lord, because those are the people who you have around you. I've said this when I was preaching, and an analogy that my dad has told me is that my mom is a reflection of her mom. I'm a reflection of my mom. And then, like, vice versa. Like, I'm a reflection of my dad. My siblings are also a reflection of my dad and my mom, because those are the people who we are always around, because we live together, obviously. So if you want to take that and to go out, you are a reflection of your friends. Even though you can think you aren't, you are a reflection of your friends, because that's who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
So if your friends are friends of the world, friends who want to go out partying, who want to go drinking, who want to go do this, that, and the other, what do you think you're going to want to do? You're not going to want to go to church. You're not going to want to read your Bible. You're not going to want to have a relationship with God. Because why? Because your friends are friends of the world. Your friends have different intentions, different goals than you do. If your friends are friends who go to church, friends who read the scripture, who like are like have a deep relationship with God, friends who like have like goals in life, what is that going to make you do? It's going to make you feel that like, oh, I want to read my Bible. I want to go to church. Like, she's going to church. Like, let me go to church too. Because like, oh, well, now I know I have someone there with me. Like, those are the type of things that you think, and the type of like things that you start to act on, because that's who you are surrounding yourself with. So that's why your circle, your close circle, matters a lot. And I'm not saying that you can't have, like, at this moment, you can't have like non-Christian friends. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that a lot of the times what pushes you closer to God or further from God is who you're surrounding yourself with. So you have to be wise and have that maturity to know, am I surrounding myself with good people?
Yeah.
And I think for me, that I had to realize that when, like, 2 years ago, when I think like a year ago, maybe, I don't remember, but I had a group of friends who I would always hang out with them, and like I was with them 24/7, and like I was always with them, and we're always going out, and like we're always hanging out together, but their goals were completely different than mine, and it took forever for me to realize that. And I would always question, like, oh, why is it that I can't get closer to God? Like, what is it that's stopping me? And like, I would pray to God, asking him, like, Lord, like, help me, like, illuminate, like, what is stopping me from getting
Yeah.
closer to you. Like, illuminate, like, my mind, like, giving me that discernment, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt like I was in a good place,
Mm-hmm.
kind of. You can say I was in a good
Yeah.
place, like, in a good relationship with God. But I feel like my influences were what was around me.
Mm.
And they weren't good influences.
Yeah.
So, obviously, like, my mind
Mhm.
wasn't to, like, go to church. Like, I said,
Right.
no, like, I want to go hang out with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that was what, like, was, like, my mind. And
Mhm.
it took for, like, God to separate me and them for me to realize, like, no, like, what was I trying
Yeah.
to gain from having those friendships?
Mhm.
They are great people.
Mhm.
I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong. I'm just saying, like,
It wasn't your path.
it just, we weren't on the
Mhm.
same path.
Mhm.
We were going separate ways, and we didn't end on good terms. We just faded, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just, like, a way to tell you that your circle of friends do matter,
Mm-hmm.
even if you feel like they don't.
Exactly.
And but you can also say, what if God has placed me in this, like, friendship
Mm-hmm.
so that he can reach them through me?
Mm-hmm.
And if that is the case, the Lord will reveal that to you.
Mm-hmm.
But that means that you have to stand firm in what you believe in who you believe in, and what you know.
Yeah.
You let the Lord shine through you. You don't let yourself not bow down, but, like, you don't let yourself give in to the
Like
temptations, the temptations of, like, what they're trying to get you
Yeah.
into. Like, don't, what is the word? Like, don't give in.
Mhm.
Basically, like, don't give in.
Yeah.
Stand strong and stand firm in what you believe
Mhm.
in, and know that the Lord will continuously guide you in what to do in those situations.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think it goes like in that same route also with my friends. Like, I had a group of friends like where I would go and party with like all the time, like all the time.
Mhm.
But like out of those group of friends, like only 2 stayed,
Mm-hmm.
and I have so much love for those girls. They're not like completely like Christian, or they're not completely in their faith or whatever, but they're the ones who have stuck with me even after I stopped partying, even after I stopped drinking. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they've supported me. Maybe they're not super like I said, they're not super in their faith,
Mm-hmm.
but they support me. They respect me. They respect my religion. They respect who I am now. They haven't stopped inviting me anywhere just because I am Christian.
Mm-hmm.
They still love me. They still support me. You met them.
Yeah.
I love them. They're super nice. They're
very
not
nice.
and
Yeah.
like, I have so much love for them, and I thank the Lord for putting them in my life, because they're the 2 people that stuck with me after my accident, after I stopped drinking and all of that. And maybe God did put me in that situation, and they stuck through, because like God is gonna reach him one day,
Mhm.
and I believe that. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's different for everyone, and I for so long, I've said this before, I believe, like, I prayed for a community of godly friends, and Ariana's always been in my life, but like now we finally got close.
Yeah.
So like that was for a reason, and yeah, like, just if you want that community, like, of godly friendships, and maybe it could go either way. Like, God will put a godly friendship in your life, whatever way that may be. And like, your real friends will stick with you through any of, like, you, even if you become Christian or whatever,
Mhm.
like, they will stick with you. And I don't mean Christian or whatever, I just mean
No, like, that's just, yeah.
yeah. We get it.
We understand each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the stigma of saying you're Christian, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I think we
Yeah.
talked about it before.
Yeah. we
So
talked
y'all
about
know
that.
what I mean.
Yeah, you guys understand.
Yeah.
Hmm. But, okay, I'm so sorry. But this is also
Mhm.
another thing. I just want to say this last thing.
Yeah.
One thing that I truly believe is super, super, super powerful. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Always pray for them.
Mm-hmm.
Pray for those friends who you want the Lord to reach, and that He may reach them where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
But not just your friends, but your family.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there is anyone who is in this weird space where you're Christian but your family isn't, pray for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hands down, pray for them. Because, like we've said earlier, there's nothing impossible
Exactly.
for Jesus. And I know for a fact that the way that the Lord is going to reach them is because he has placed you in the midst of that family, and he reached you first so you can reach them.
Mm-hmm.
So don't ever doubt that the Lord will do what he's promised you, because he will.
Mm-hmm.
And it may be your family, it may be your friends, it may be like anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Lord will make it happen. So don't ever lose faith on that, because I think that's one thing that I'm very what's the word, like, I'm very like
Adamant? I don't know.
kind of like, I'm adamant on it. Like, I truly believe will happen, because
Mm-hmm.
like, I've seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I've seen where the Lord has restored like families. Like, I've seen where the Lord like will bring families in because of one person.
Literally.
Like, I've seen that, like, and it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that if it's happened before, it'll happen again, and it'll
Mm-hmm.
continue happening time and time again.
Yeah.
Just never lose the faith, never doubt the Lord, and always, always, always continue praying, and thank him in advance for what he has done in your life and what he is going to do.
Yep.
That you may or may not know about.
Yeah.
Because we may have our own plans, but the Lord's plan is
Mhm.
always 10 times better than ours.
Exactly.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I was thinking also, like, always give glory and praise to him, because sometimes we'll be like, Lord, please give me the new iPhone 17, and then we get it and we forget that he gave it to us. We're like, oh, I just bought it. I just bought this one. No,
Oh,
he
who
let you
gave
buy the
Who
phone.
gave you the money?
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Well, like, who gave you the opportunity?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So it's like, we always have to remember to give the glory and praise to God, because it is him allowing us to be in whatever situation. The moment, like, your family member, friend, whatever it is, like, comes to the Lord, remember to give him glory, give him honor, give him praise, through that situation and every other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Because
Mhm.
that's part of your testimony.
Mhm.
And you knowing that, like, you stood firm in your faith, and you allowed
Mhm.
and you allowed the Lord to work in your life, but not just in your life, but you allowed him to shine through you to reach your family, to reach your friends, to
Mhm.
reach your loved ones, like, to reach literally.
And that's the
everyone.
best feeling, the best reward, I guess you can say.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Bringing someone else to Jesus, that's a beautiful thing.
Mhm.
Like, that's such a beautiful thing. Like, knowing that they're getting to know the God you know. Like, he's such a good God. He's such a beautiful God.
Mhm.
Such a caring, giving, generous.
All of the
it.
above.
All of the above. Like, why wouldn't you want your most loved one to have that relationship, that feeling, that, like, all of it? You
Mhm.
do. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah. That's good.
That was
It's
easy.
because we always go to, like, a million places, but we
Yeah,
get
I'm
to where
sorry.
we need to go.
We get to where we need to go. We get to where the Lord guides us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dying. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
you for listening to this podcast. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.